Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to day 19 of our daily lessons in witchcraft. Yesterday I talked about some basic elements of creating your sacred space. Today we're going to talk more in depth about indoor sacred space, and then tomorrow we're going to talk about outdoor sacred space. Okay, now when it comes to things are just popping up on my screen. Now, when it comes to designing your indoor space, you want to pick a place that is in a non-active portion of your living area. And by non-active, I mean somewhere that's not doesn't have people and animals running through it constantly, which basically narrows my house down to my shower. I'm not kidding. Like, I've got the dogs and I've got the kids and the cat, and like you can't even go to the bathroom without the cat being there. And like, I would literally have to put myself in my shower if I wanted to do indoor. I have to apologize for the dogs outside, but they're having entirely too much fun at the moment. So, a non-active portion of your living area. Now, I want you to keep in mind that whatever space you choose needs to be large enough for you to be able to move around freely. So obviously my shower, even though it's a pretty big shower, really wouldn't work. Although it does have two little ledges in there that I could like stack stuff on. Anyway, I'm delirious, don't mind me. So yeah, it needs to be an area that you can move around freely. It doesn't have to be a big area. I'm in my messy bedroom at the moment, and my bedroom is about, I think it's a 16 by 16, but I have a king-size bed behind me. I have a 4.5-foot mini fridge over there between the door to my bathroom and my closet. Then there's the door to my bedroom. Then I have my desk that takes up way too much space. I have a bookshelf. I have nowhere in here because I have nightstands on both sides of the bed. I got a big old fan that sits right here to blow on me at night. I'll show you that real fast. Don't mind the nasty bed, but let me see if I can turn this. I can show you my fan that I use at night. Thing's monstrous. I love it. I love it. Otherwise, I would melt at night from hot flashes. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, your space needs to be one where you can work comfortably, you can move about freely, and it would be ideal if you have enough space where you can lie down comfortably, so that if you choose to do like healings or vision quests or anything like that, you'll have the space. In my book, Practical Magic for the Penny Pinching Witch, I talk about magical tools and whatnot, and ways that you can practice the craft without breaking your bank. Your sacred space does not have to be constructed or built up on a foundation of the most expensive tools you can find. This right here tells you what to use to save you tons of money. There's no point in going out and spending tons of money on things that you either already have around your house or things that you can make on your own, or what he is barking at. I think the wind's blowing. He barks at everything. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Okay. Now once you've chosen your place where you want to set everything up, oh, I have a dog in my yard. That's what he's upset about. Well, besides the 4 that are mine. Once you've chosen your actual space, then I want you to sit back and I want you to look at it, and I want you to take into consideration some design aspects. Shelving and storage, maybe artwork that you want to decorate with, that artwork of fairies, like you can see like right there. That is a fairy. I don't know I will be able to zoom in. Yes, that is a fairy, and it's actually a Christmas ornament that I purchased several years ago. Right now, there we go. And then over here, that's done with, okay, this, let's see, okay, the star itself is done with curtain cord of some sort, I'm not sure. And then there is a bowl hanging there that my little sister made for me, who's also a witch. The silver star, the gold star, and then it says, if I can get my fingers going in the right direction, hope, up there. There used to be a red thing that hung here. I'm not sure what happened to it. This wooden thing in the center has my name, my last name, burned into the wood, and it's done in Theban. It's done in the Theban alphabet. Let me see if I can get that down for you. It's all dusty and gross. But you can see here, it's burned in. Okay, that's my name. All right, and then around the edges, it says, if I could learn how to turn this, I'll never use this camera. Around the edges, it just says, and harm it none, do what thou will. Okay, so, oh, I'm going to set this down. Up. So, you know, those are just a few of the little little design things that you can hang up. You know, so that's, you know, something that I want you to think about. You need to your sacred space needs to be as close to your storage area of your magical work, of your magical items. It needs to be as close to that as possible, so that, you know, if you get in the middle of the circuit and you're like, oh, I forgot this, and boom, it's like right there. You know, you don't have to run, you know, upstairs and dig in this cabinet and then, oh wait, no, it's not here. Maybe it's down in the basement, so you can run all the way back downstairs. If you try to keep everything stored right there together, it will make life a lot easier. Lighters. Everybody forgets a lighter. Unless you're a smoker, then chances are you're not readily going to have a lighter on you. So I tape a lighter or a book of matches underneath my altar. It's always there. Now, remembering to put it back after ritual, that's a trick. But at least it'll, you know, if you try to keep in that habit, then it'll always be there. An indoor space, like if you have, you know, just a small area, you can always go by or make a partition and to separate, like your living area. You know, you'll have your, like your living area here, or, you know, a partition here, then you have like your living area here, and then here you have your magical space. And what you can do is where your partition is, on this side where your magical stuff is, decorate this part of the partition to reflect that it's your magical area. Then on this space where it's just your living area, you could decorate this to complement the rest of your living area. You can also buy window shades, like blinds, like mini blinds, or the kind that roll up. and you can decorate those, hang them on the wall, and then, let them down when it's time for ritual. And then when ritual is over, then you just roll them back up, and there you go. You can also, of course, you can repaint your room. You can decorate however you want to. I find that decorations, for me, just kind of put me in the mood. It helps. It helps me. It doesn't necessarily help everybody else, but it does help me. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab you a notebook or a piece of paper and a pen, whatever. And I want you to sit back and I want you to think about where your sacred space is going to be. And then once you've discovered where it's going to be, and then I want you to kind of sketch it out and where you're going to put your altar if you're going to have one, any shelvings, bookshelves, shelves hanging on the wall, whatever. And basically draw it out first, kind of like a blueprint. And make any notes that you need to make. I want to paint this wall red, and I want to paint this wall green, and I want to paint this wall blue, and this one white. I would love to do that. My husband won't let me. He's not nice to me sometimes. I'm still working on it. I'm going to get it one of these days, I'm telling you. If I have to wait till one of my kids moves out, and that becomes my altar room, I will paint the 4 walls the colors of the 4 elements. Watch me. So anyway, everything doesn't have to be just perfect in your design phase. This is where you're going to move things around and try to find out what works and what doesn't work. So I want you to remember that no matter where you create your sacred space, whether it is a permanent one, whether it is a temporary one, it will always hold the positive energy that you generate, and it's going to hold the negative energy that you generate as well. So you need to remember that when doing your workings, you do not want to put off negative energies, because it's going to stick. It's going to stay right there in your space, and you don't want negative energy in your space. If you are in your space and you invite the universe to come be with you, whether you're sitting on the toilet, whether you're sitting in the middle of your bed, whether you're sitting in the middle of your closet, it doesn't matter. If you invite that energy from the universe, there will be pieces of that energy that will remain. And that's why, I feel that it's very important to try to have one spot where where you can have your sacred space. Not everybody can. I understand that. Totally. Believe me, I do. I completely understand it. But, I think if you sit back and you give it some thought and really, really think about it, especially with the screens, you know what I mean? It can give you a place where you can hide the area with those screens, if you have to. So give that a thought too, and then those can be decorated and actually be really cute. So I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I'll be back to talk about your the outdoor space. If you found me by accident, please click the subscribe button. I'm still getting used to this. It drives me nuts. Anyway, if you found the video helpful, useful, throw me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to private message me on YouTube, and I'll do my best to help you out. No nasty comments down below. I will delete them and mark them as spam. And I will put a link down below to where you can purchase the book, Practical Magic for the Penny Pinching Witch, available on paperback and Kindle. I will also put a link to where you can find me on my Facebook. Be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. You don't want to have to deal with Carmen. She's not a nice one. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will look exactly the same. Gotta get some videos made today. It's been a rough week already, and it's just now Monday. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.